welcome back to my channel. For all of you that do not know, I am Bam, or also known as Brittany, also known as So today's video is going to be about reflecting on 2019. It is 2020 and this video is going to be late. I am so sorry. But I just wanted to reflect on my year because it has been a really crazy year, guys. Let me just say. So myself, so in the beginning of 2019, I was already going through some troubles. I got in a car accident the year prior, which affected the months ahead because my back, somebody rear-ended me, and in November, like this is like the week after Thanksgiving, and all through December and into January, into February, and so on. I had to go, well, actually, it was more than that because I don't think I got out of hospital, well, not out of hospital, but out of chiropractor, out of the chiropractor doctor. So maybe about May or something like that. So I was going like three times, 4 times a week. Like it was bad. I was trying to get better. Like I literally couldn't do like 3 pounds. Like it was crazy because I used to be able to lift like 15, 20 easily, okay? And then these bars were just like giving me such a hard time. I didn't get it, you know? But that was like the beginning of my year, okay? And then in the middle of my year, I lost my aunt, and I lost her to cancer. And it was really bad because me and my aunt were not close. Like we weren't close at this point in my life, because of the fact of events that happened in prior years. She held a grudge against me. She didn't want to talk to me. Like, it was horrible. It's not something that I am proud of, but I would not be here right now in the position that I am in if I didn't make the decision that I did make when I made it. But I really don't want to get into the details because that's kind of like in my private life. Maybe one day I may share it in a story time or something, but as of right now, I don't want to share it, so I'm very sorry. Thank you for understanding. But basically, you know, she like all of a sudden had cancer. They didn't know what it was at first, and then they, you know, diagnosed it lung cancer, which we really didn't understand why she had got diagnosed lung cancer, because she didn't smoke, she didn't drink, none of that. But like this world is so, oh my goodness, dude, we are living in global warming, okay? I don't care what anybody else says. Keep your opinion to yourself. We are living in global warming, okay? But yeah, it was like, it hit me really hard, because I did live with her for some of my childhood, and I did live with her for like 5 years in my teen years. Like I literally grew up in my teen years in her home. And me and her, because me and her weren't talking and she held a grudge against me, hit me even harder because in the room, like they had her on so much medication, guys, that she really wasn't thinking straight, and they really couldn't do anything about it, like about her in her situation. So basically that drove me to going into therapy because she had passed away in a month. She had passed away, and then I just like I couldn't control my emotions. Like I didn't know what was going on with me, and so I was like, and my manager was like, you need to see a therapist. Like she went through the same thing with her sister as far as her passing away from cancer. So I went to therapy, and it was only till 2 months ago that I stopped therapy, only because of my health insurance. But I went to therapy. I learned a lot about myself and also how to cope and what to do when I need to cope and all of such things. And I do recommend it to you guys if you are like wanting to get help. If you really want to do better for yourself, please consider it. My cat is fighting me. But anywho, so I've just been doing therapy since 2 months ago. Also my boyfriend's parents have moved in with us, and also his nephew has moved in with us. So we are a full house. Other than that, those are major highlights of my year. Just alone, okay? Now, let's get into some deeper things. I've had a lot of issues and a lot of problems like throughout the year, and I know there's room for growth. I know that 2020 is the year that I will grow in my spiritual life and in myself and like learn so much. I could just feel it. It's like it's like right there. I can touch it. Give it to me. But reflecting on those problems and those issues and everything that has happened in 2019, this year, the year that just passed, has been a roller coaster. And it's really nostalgic when you're like sitting and you're thinking about what just happened. And it's actually good too, because you're preparing yourself for the next year to come, because you don't want to do the same mistakes. You want to get better. You want to do better for yourself. You don't want to fall in the same cycle, same pit. You know, literally 2019, I almost quit my job. Like, that's how bad it got. Like, it got, like, when my aunt was in the hospital, when she was about, like, she was on her dying bed and she died and all this stuff. I literally was about to just drop my job. I was literally wanting to move, like, all these different types of emotions. Like, I went into a roller coaster, guys. And I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like the direction my mindset was going. My mental health was just not there. And I'm so grateful that I made the decision to get therapy. Literally, my health has, like, my physical and my mental health was tested in 2019, guys. It was tested. And you know what? I overcame it all. And that's the beauty of looking in your rear view mirror, because you see how far you have come. And that is beautiful. Now 2020, I'm ready to go. Like, I've been reading my Bible, I've been fasting, I've experienced some supernatural things happen to me already, which I will tell you in a story time. So look out for that video, because that's a whole another video in itself. Telling you my experience, what I experienced on Sunday that just passed. You will not know this probably in a month from now when you actually do watch the video, but I can't wait to share you guys. Like, I want to get deeper into my spiritual journey, and I want to share that with you guys, because I know a lot of people that are struggling with their spirituality. They're struggling to know God. They're struggling to get closer to God. And don't worry, because I've been there and I am in that position. So don't think that I'm just like, don't just think that you're alone, okay? Because everybody's journey is different, but I want to be a person that can guide you, and if that's through video, then I want to do that. So I'm going to make an effort to talk about God and spirituality in general on this channel as much as possible. And if you guys do not want to stick around for that ride, then skip those videos. Like, it's not a big deal. Or don't subscribe to my channel, or don't watch my videos. Like, you know, it's easy peasy. But what I want to spread is positivity, love, and just overall, like, the sense of you're not alone and you don't have to be alone. And I just want to hug all of you, because that's how, like, strongly I feel for you. And thank you so much for watching this video this far. I literally am just making a video of me rambling, but I have to let out some way, you know. Oh, and also in 2019, I found myself again. Like, I found myself, my love, my passions again. Like, I love making videos. I love editing videos. I love writing. I love reading. I love, like, just concepts and knowledge. And, like, I'm such a creative person, guys. Like, years ago, I used to do music videos, photo shoots. Like, I did it all. Like, I was in my zone at 21 years old. This is like 3 years ago. I'm 24 now. 21 years old, I was a badass. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, you get what you get with me. I mean, the older you get, like, it seems like you're slipping, right? I don't want to slip. Oh, and that's another thing you can watch on in 2020. I really want to focus on my health. I really want to get deeper, not just in my spirituality, not in my mental health, but like my physical health. Like, I really want to lose weight. I want to feel healthy. I want to feel good about my body, and it's gonna happen. And that's another thing. If you proclaim it to the universe, it shall happen, and your life will be directed in the most positive light ever. I believe it, and you should too. So on that note, that was basically my wrap up of 2019, reflecting on everything and what I hope for in 2020, which I believe it will happen. I can't really explain things like what I've experienced in 2020 already, because that's a whole 2020, you know, that's a 2020 video, guys. It's not a 2019 video. But, you know, I really am not the same person that I was last year, literally like a week ago. I am not. And throughout this journey, you will see the changes, and I will too, because I'll be watching this back and be like, dang, who you? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thanks for watching me ramble and, you know, be my authentic self, you know. But really, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell notification button, and comment below what your 2019 reflection is. How did you survive 2019? And with all the love in the world, I love you.